Now I know that I can't make you stay, but where's your heart? But where's your heart? But where's your... I know there's nothing I can say to change that part, to change that part, to change.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome over here to the final race of the Dascar Phillips Cup Series Season 6. We are here at the most beautiful, the fastest and most crazy race of the season, and most of all, the most important race of the season, the final countdown 600 here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. This race will decide everything. We've had 21 races this season, race number 22 this is, and this race will decide who will be your Dascar Phillips Cup Series Dascar Phillips Cup Series Season 6 champion. 6 drivers are still in the hunt for this championship, so we're going to take you through these 6 drivers. And I've written down the clinch scenarios, as I call them, for each of these 6 drivers. So let's start with your points leader, ladies and gentlemen. This might be the closest points battle ever in the Phillips Cup Series going into the final race. It has been a trend that the person who goes into the final race with the points lead wins the championship. Jules van der Aert had that. Lurse van der Voet had that. And I think Inge Lambliana and Tessa Jackson also had it, except for maybe the first race, but I'm not 100% sure about all of those. But the thing is, the points difference between first and second then was much bigger. Well, let's take you through our points leader. Ladies and gentlemen, there were, 5 Dutch drivers in the chase, and only one of them can still win this championship. And that's your Dascar Phillips Cup Series Season 4 champion, Lurse van der Voet, in what will be, most likely, her last race. Yes, indeed, she will not return to the Phillips Cup Series Season 7. So it's all or nothing for Lurse van der Voet. Can she end her streak of races she has raced? Because she has been in the Phillips Cup Series ever since Phillips Cup Series Season 1, race number 2. So, amazing streak for Lurse van der Voet. But the thing is, she has only 6 points over second place Sam Brady, who will come in a few moments. So that means that she has to get 42 points at least to win this championship. She's the only driver in the top 6 in points who doesn't have a win. So if there would be a tiebreaker, she will lose because she has no wins unless she wins. But if she wins, she will win the championship anyway. She has to finish second or first to clinch this championship, and then it doesn't matter what the others do. Otherwise, it does matter what the others do. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take you to second in points, and Sam Brady, the best starting position you can have on the pole in the number 89 car, which will also be important. I'm not sure if he has had poles before. I have a feeling he has. So that means that he will also be in the shootout race of Phillips Cup Series Season 7, at least for if he ends up being a Season 7. Sam Brady, 6 points behind Lurse van der Voet. If he wins, Larissa has to finish third or worse to then Sam Brady wins the championship. Third in points is the number 69 car of Kelly Waters. She has had an amazing rookie season. Yes, she is a rookie. And she is also leading in the Rookie of the Year championship. It's only 4 points in front of Makoto Iguchi. So it will probably go between Kelly Waters and Makoto Iguchi. But Kelly Waters is 14 points behind Larissa van der Voet. If she wins, Larissa has to finish 11th or worse to win this championship. Then we'll go to the fourth driver in the top 6 in points. It is Makoto Iguchi there in the number 2 car, as said, Rookie of the Year contender. And if Larissa van der Voet, or if Makoto Iguchi wins, Larissa van der Voet has to finish 24th or worse. That's already a lot tougher for Makoto Iguchi to win this race. And Makoto Iguchi is starting pretty far towards the back. And she is tied with the 5th contender. Yes, tied in points, together with Jane Pinter in the number 27 car, Pony Motorsports driver, and Dascar Phillips Nationwide Series president. Also with 1,108 points, which is 27 points behind Larissa van der Voet. Also for him, if he wins, then Larissa has to finish 24th or worse. And then Jane Pinter wins the championship. And finally, it's going to be a long shot for this person, Jeremy Duby in the number 36 car. If he wins the race, and then Larissa van der Voet has to finish 37th or worse. Unless Larissa van der Voet will win the championship. So, points difference, 40 points. So it's a real long shot for Jeremy Duby. But it is doable if Larissa van der Voet is involved in the first crash and everybody else also has issues. And Jeremy Duby does great. He will win this championship and would be the first American to win this championship. The Phillips Cup Series championship. Because we've had 5 champions before. Well, actually 4 champs, but Inge Lameliana, Phillips Cup Series Season 1 champion, Dutch. Phillips Cup Series Season 2 champion, Tessa Sato Jackson, Dutch. Inge Lameliana once again in the Phillips Cup Series Season 3. Phillips Cup Series Season 4 champion, Larissa van der Voet, Dutch. And Phillips Cup Series Season 5 champion, Jos Leven de Aert, indeed also Dutch. So are we going to have another Dutch driver win the championship, or are we going to have a first time American win the championship? Who will have the best papers? We'll see, ladies and gentlemen, in 80 laps, as this is the longest race of the season. In miles as well, I think. 400 mile race. Which is, I was 200 laps, I think. Normally. 200, yeah, no. 400 laps it is, 600 miles. So 80 laps is 120 miles. So it's a little bit shorter, 5 miles shorter than the Daytona 500 we had this season. But ladies and gentlemen, still it's going to be an amazing race. The famous last words, 600, is going to go green in a few moments. We'll tell you once again, the Rookie of the Year championship is led by Kelly Waters in the number 69 car. 4 points over Makoto Iguchi. And also Michael Krakender and Zach Sasser still have a chance to win the championship. Michael Krakender is 29 points behind Kelly Waters. And Zach Sasser is 43 points behind Kelly Waters. So that's going to be a long shot, but still. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to take you through a couple of other things though. Excuse me. One thing is that the number 12 car is going to be driven by Kelly Dunham. Oh damn, I do have to check that I did have the right name. I think, yeah, it's Kelly Dunham. What happened to Alex Smith? Well, he fell off the roof while shoveling snow. So it will be Kelly Dunham indeed replacing him for this race. And also we have Enraged Motorsports team change again. For the final race, Kenny Bill is not driving the number 76 car, but indeed it is Andrea Eriksson in the number 31 car. You probably had already seen this car. This is a car that's going to be run next season if he signs Cassandra Renzi up, but now it is Andrea Eriksson in this car. So ladies and gentlemen, breathe in and breathe out, because you are going to have to hold your breath for 80 laps. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll go to the pole sitter and we're going green flag racing. Well, shall I give a little bit of an update on Season 7 of the Phillips Cup Series? Nah, You know what? I will do that later. I have to check that everything is right. I'm pretty nervous actually if I have everything right over here, but I think so. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will. There we go. It's going to go. It's time to go green flag racing, ladies and gentlemen. We got Sam Brady in the number 89 car on the pole. One of the drivers who can still win his championship. There are 6 in total. And he has the best papers. He is, I think, the only person who can still win his championship who's starting in the top 10. So Sam Brady. How is this race going to be? Tense. That's going to be really tense. I expect a lot of crashes, ladies and gentlemen. And a lot of cars retiring. Ladies and gentlemen, Sam Brady in the number 89 car in the lead, and at the moment he is the points leader. If he can keep it up over here, he will win the championship. But we're green flag racing at Charlotte Motor Speedway. One more time in Phillips Cup Series Season 6. The yellow is out, ladies and gentlemen. After already one lap, we have a crash. And it involves Jane Pinter, one of the championship contenders. Also, another chaser involved. We see John Cittadino. So that is already one chaser possibly out of this thing. So, racing back to the line, it is Sam Brady still in the lead. Let's see where your other chasers are. There's Larissa Vandervoot, still in the hunt, still in the race. Jeremy Doobie is also still there. Then we are looking for others. There Makoto Iguchi in the number 2 car. And there, a little bit of damage on Kelly Waters, her side. So, let's see, I think I missed one chaser possibly. Sam Brady, Kelly Waters, Larissa Vandervoot, Makoto Iguchi, Jane Pinter. Yeah, Jane Pinter, we're not sure where he is, but we saw him smoking, so Jane Pinter may already be out of this race. There are going to be pit stops, by the way, and Inge Lambliana is the first one to come on pit road. So already a quick caution over here. And there are others pitting, including, ladies and gentlemen, third in points, Kelly Waters. May it be once again that this team, it was last season Keith Black who was close to winning a championship, but now it is Kelly Waters being even closer to winning the championship after an amazing season. I think she even has 2 wins. I'm not sure. No, I have one winner listed over here. Doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to take you now to the replays. Let's see what happened over here. Caution number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, it's quite amazing what happened over here. Take a look at what happened. Caution number 1 already after lap number 2. It is your Starbucks Super Speedway Series Season 3 champion over here who got into some issues. Oh, first it was Jane Pinter getting turned. Then Keith Batson shoots down the racetrack. Comes up again, gets into Natalie Hills. And there it goes into Jane Pinter. And Jane Pinter's championship hopes are already over after just one lap. You see Inge Lambliana, Keith Batson spinning. And there gets hit hard by Jane Pinter. There Kelly Waters spinning, a second championship contender. So already 2 championship contenders with quite some damage. Wow, that is not what you wanted to see over here. Look at this. Another, well, not at least not what we wanted to see, but I'm pretty sure that the other chase or championship contenders would like to see this. There Jane Pinter goes around. Kelly Waters somehow ends up, she got into Keith Batson. That is what happened to her. Also Stephen Kimmel involved there, John Cittadino, Zachary Robinson, Keith Black as well. And the 2 people who are already out over here are John Cittadino and indeed Jane Pinter. You see him smoking heavily over here. Let's take an onboard look with this person over here, 5th in points. And already out of championship contention, not going to be a winning championship for Pony Motorsports. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. On board with Jane Pinter. Oh, there he goes. And around And there John Ciudino comes by, which screws this race up. Tough break for Jane Pinter. And this may also be the end actually to Jeremy Dewey's championship. But we will take a quick look at that in a few moments when we go green flag racing, ladies and gentlemen. 1 championship contender out, 5 still left. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take you to the green flag. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back again with Sam Brady in the lead. Second is Jackson Phillips. Denise van Leeuwen in third position. Whoa, that's surprising for her. Good run for her. Then we got Bess Nice in fourth. Jos Livendaard, a chaser who cannot win the championship anymore. 7 points though, in fifth. Sixth is Denise Steinhauer, the most recent winner in the Phillips Cup Series. She won at Bristol. Seventh is her Volkswagen teammate. Right behind her, Leah Walker. In 8th we got Joseph Onesto, Chris Washer in 9th position, and there we got Andrea Eriksson, number 31 car, in the first time that she is driving a Nissan, over here in 10th position. Championship contenders, there's Larissa van der Voet in, 14th position. There's Jeremy Dubie in 19th. We got Makoto Iguchi in 25th, and Kelly Waters there in 38th position, possibly a lap down, no. We got 2 cars out of the race, so that means that there is still a chance that Jeremy Dubie will win this championship, but that is only if Larissa van der Voet wrecks pretty much like now. And why would it be that otherwise he would be out? Because Larissa van der Voet, she has to finish worse than 37th, and then Jeremy Dubie has to win. If there are only 36 cars left, she cannot finish worse than 36th. So, and then she wins the championship, at least if Jeremy Dubie wins the race. So, ladies and gentlemen, the green flag is out once again. We got Sam Brady in the lead, looking for a championship, and Denise van Leeuwen looking for a win. I'm pretty sure that everybody else is going for a win over here, and it is possible. Look at this, Denise van Leeuwen. No, cannot make it. So Sam Brady in the number 89 car in the lead. Still, he has led all the laps so far. And here comes Jackson Phillips again with a run. Look at that number 70 car. Goes to the inside of Denise van Leeuwen. Battle for second position. There we see Bess Denise. Oh, caution is out. And it is Zach Sasser into the wall. Possibly involved Kelly Dunham and Inge Lambuliana. And these guys are already under caution. But they have to catch up now. Because these guys are not yet. Sam Brady with a comfortable lead over second position there. Everybody slowly but surely trying to settle in. Well, at least we already have 2 cautions within the first 10 laps. And these guys were already under caution. So you see Leah Walker has passed Denise Steinhauer over here. And Joseph Nesso has fallen a little bit back. Larissa van der Voet still in 14th position, has not made any progress. Jeremy Dubie in 18th now. And there Makoto Iguchi in 29th. And somewhere there we got the number 69 car. And I'm not sure if she had any trouble, but we see Zach Sasser was involved and he's possibly out of this race. So ladies and gentlemen, at least I did not see him. Oh, there he is. Okay, just kidding. So Zach Sasser, he was a chase contender, 11th in points, but his chase has gone terrible, and this proves it. So ladies and gentlemen, Sam Brady is in the lead, and at the moment in the points lead. We'll take you to the replays. Zach Sasser in the number 61 car is going to make it 3 wide over here and mix it up with the 2 yellow cars, well, Sonnecourse and Kelly Dunham in their first race. And you see there the 2 car of Makoto Iguchi. She also was very close to this. We'll take an onboard with her in a few moments there. Zach Sasser moves up the racetrack. He slides and possibly hits the 60 car. There is even more contact, and eventually, whenever they touch, it's all going bad. Kelly Dunham goes into the wall, and look at Makoto Iguchi in that number 2 car. She missed everything by a hair. And Zach Sasser, oh boy. That was close. Ooh boy, that was really close. Zach Sasser almost got drilled over here, but luckily for him it wasn't even too bad. We'll take you a little bit further back, here where you can see the move. Son of course tried to make it 2 wide, and then Zach Sasser makes it 3 wide. The 60 and 61 car side by side, and then eventually they make contact, not enough room, and into the wall goes Zach Sasser, and almost gets struck there by Stephen Kimball and Inge Lomeliana. But luckily everything goes right for Zach Sasser, and he keeps his damage minimal. So we'll get an onboard look over here with Zach Sasser first, and then we'll with Makoto Iguchi. Here we go, onboard with Zach Sasser. Look at how this makes it 3 wide, and contact. Well, Son of course came down a little bit, so, and then into the wall Zach Sasser, and look at this. Oh my! If you would have looked at this view, look at this. If you would have seen this view, and look at that 01 car of Inge Lomeliana, and if she disappears over here, so how did she miss him? If you see this moment, you think, oh boy, she's going to run straight into his door, and that would be really bad for Zach Sasser, possibly a flip. So we'll take one more onboard, and then we'll go green flag racing again. The 2 car of Makoto Iguchi right in the middle of everything, but she missed it. There you see the 12 car sliding a little bit, and that held her up. So that's probably what's caused these cars to go slow. Contact, and oh my goodness, how lucky can you be? Makoto Iguchi. The bad thing is she did lose some positions, but at least she's still racing and still alive. So Makoto Iguchi in the number 2 car, one of the 5 championship contenders who are still in this race. It is your second in points, Sam Brady, who is in the lead. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take you to the green flag. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back again. We got Sam Brady in the lead and the points lead still. Second is we have a lot of Nissans in the top 10. Second is Jackson Phillips. Third is Denise van Leeuwen. Fourth is Best Nice. And actually top 5 hasn't changed. There Jocelyn van Aert in 5th. 6th is now Leah Walker, who has passed in 7th Denise Steinhauer. Then we got Chris Washer in 8th. 9th is Andrea Eriksson and Sean Howell in 10th position. Your most recent winner in the Star Wars Super Speedway series. So both your most recent winners are over there. And somebody has an issue. Oh, and it is Jeremy Doobie with an issue. And this will be probably the end of his championship hopes. There's still only 2 cars left. But the problem is, well, Jeremy Doobie, once again, it doesn't only need to be Larissa van der Voet finishing 37th or better, which she is at the moment, but Jeremy Doobie then also has to win this race. So it's going to be really, really tough for Jeremy Doobie to win his championship after this. But he will be back next season. At least he has a reserve spot, so still Keith Batson has to sign him up. And we haven't heard from Keith Batson a lot lately. Ladies and gentlemen, the green flag is out once again, and Sam Brady takes it. Denise van Leeuwen already, wow, this is the second time she has had a good restart. As she goes to the inside of the number 70 car of Jackson Phillips and takes Bastogne with her. Trying to chase down the number 89 car. And here she comes. With a run, but the run is not good enough. There's Jeremy Doobie. He's going to lose a lap over here, which is going to be even more terrible for him. Yeah, this is not going to be Jeremy Doobie's championship. I'm pretty sure of that. So that means that there are only going to be 4 championship contenders left to compete over here. Well, of course, Jeremy Doobie is not 100% out of this, but I'm pretty sure that he's 95% out of this. Denise van Leeuwen right on the rear bumper of Sam Brady. Trying to make a move, but, well, it looks like it is not working. This car, by the way, will come back next season again on a Suzuki. I will talk a little bit about Philips Cup Series Season 7 as well. Bastogne is probably going to be back if Joseph Vanessa signs her up. And battle for the lead, ladies and gentlemen. Denise van Leeuwen takes the lead from Sam Brady in the number 23 car. There are going to be pit stops, so that might be interesting as well. Here comes Liam Walker in the 14 car. This car is going to be back next season. Well, most of these cars are actually going to be back next season. On a Volkswagen as well, this one as well, and this one as well. But then there's going to be a second paint scheme for Josle van Aert. Oh, we have a caution. Caution is out, and it is Keith Batson who went into the wall. Also, the 54 car of Oliver Wilson involved. Possibly Kelly Dunham again involved. And there's Sam Brady, and I'm not sure if there were others involved. So everybody's stacking up again. Caution number 3 already. Larissa van der Voet, 12th position, slowly but surely working her way to the front. And I think there are going to be pit stops now. Who's going to make a pit stop? From what I see, everybody. A lot of people are going to make pit stops, so that means that we're going to go and take a look at who makes a pit stop. And I don't know! Denise van Leeuwen doesn't make a pit stop. Well, this... Oh, there we go. Pit lane 2. Sam Brady does make a pit stop, and... Wow, half the field makes a pit stop and the other half doesn't. Gambling now. Are you going to make a pit stop or not? Everybody has to make one pit stop because they cannot make it on fuel. We see the 37 or the 69 car also on pit road. Here's Sam Brady right underneath. Is he going to beat everyone out of pit road or not? That's the question. Some drivers again moving. And Sam Brady only takes 2 tires and he is away. Second, Leah Walker. Third, Cassandra Renzi. And we see some drivers losing a lot of positions. There, Larissa van der Voet. She loses quite some positions over here. And Denise Steinhauer. I'm not sure what her problem is, but she loses a ton of positions. And she disappears. Where is she? She's out. She's gone. And there, Oliver Wilson on pit road, Keith Batson, and the 12 car of Kelly Dunham. So there is the number 85 car. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll get you cranked up and take you to who is driving in what position in a few moments. First, let's take a look at what happened over. Pretty big incident possibly. Ooh, remember Philips Cup Series Season 1. It was a very tight battle between Inge Lambliana and Keith Batson for the championship. Here we are 1.5 years later, and it is Keith Batson who's going to get turns over here by Inge Lambliana. There, the contact is made, and then Keith Batson slides around, but he comes up to racetrack again and takes out the 54 car and the 12 car. If this would have been a Royal Rumble, it would have been a perfect elimination for Inge Lambliana, as she took out 3 cars with this move. But since it is Dascar or just an ordinary race, a famous last words 600, people are not going to be happy with this move. So once again, let's take a look at this. Keith Batson, Inge Lambliana, 2 veterans in the series. There. Oh my goodness, and actually... There was the 36 car, he came out of pit road, Jeremy Duby, and he almost got collected in this. I mean, oh damn it. I mean, look at this. We'll go on board with, we'll get a rear view from Jeremy Duby. I think this looks pretty interesting. Look at this. Gets racing again, and here everybody comes, and then suddenly there, a crash. Into the wall. Oliver Wilson, and actually Jeremy Duby doesn't even hit the wall. Now he comes up the racetrack again, caution is out, so no chasers involved in this one. Well, past chasers and past champions as well. Denise van Leeuwen in the number 23 car is in the lead, and we'll take you now to the green flag. So pit stops have shaken up things over here. Welcome back on RTL 7. We are here with the famous last word 600, the final race of the Philips Cup Series Season 6. We got Denise van Leeuwen in her 5th career start in the lead, and she looks to be a pretty promising driver. She's going to be driving next season as well, full time now in the 85 car, the 85 Izod Citroën. Then in seconds is Jackson Phillips in the number 70 car. Not sure if he will return, has not a reserve spot, but we'll see. Jocelyn van Aert in the number 1 car is in 3rd position. She will come back. Bastianise will most likely come back. Doesn't have a reserve spot, but I'm pretty sure that Joseph Nesto will sign her up again. Then they will be driving an Alpha. 5th we got Blake Hochschild in the number 7 car. Not sure if he will come back next season. He has a reserve spot, or he had a reserve spot, but since he hasn't done races in a long while, that reserve spot is gone. So 6th is the number 53 car, and this car will next season be a different manufacturer, but I forgot for a moment what it was. Then in 7th is Dirk Roogloot. 8th is the 97 car of Stephen Kimball. 9th we got Saya Asumi, and there is your points leader at the moment. Yes, your points leader at the moment, Sam Brady. He has made a pit stop, and these guys haven't. There's Jeremy Doobie 2 laps down. Still only 2 cars out of the race. Denise van Leeuwen takes the lead, and here we got a battle between the 2 Nissans. There are going to be 3 Nissans next season. The 31 car, the 1 and the 70 possibly. At least that is if the 70 signs up. Or somebody signs up for the 70 car. And Nissan has proven to be very strong over here, as the 70 car has won a Daytona 500 and one other race. Jocelyn van der Aert made the chase, and now Makoto Iguchi also driving a Nissan made the chase. And there's another Nissan now somewhere in the top 10. But Jocelyn van der Aert is going to try to chase down the number 23 car. Let's take a look at your points leaders. There's Sam Brady right in the middle of the mix, but he is still in front of Larissa van der Voet. Caution is out, I think. No, caution is not out. Just kidding. Ha, lol, JK. So, it seems like Jeremy Doobie is pretty much up to speed, and he's now challenging the number 1 car of Jocelyn van der Aert as we're 1 quarter into the race, and that's how long this race is going to be. Recording for 29 minutes. Usually this race was 1.5 hours last season, so. There's Sam Brady. 7th position at the moment. How about that? It could be the first championship also for Audi. Thinking about manufacturers, last season it was Hyundai, I think. Yeah, it was Hyundai who won championship with Jocelyn van der Aert. Before that, Lincoln has won a championship. Oh boy, who else has won a championship? I'm not sure what Inge Lamblian was driving in season 3, but. And now Jocelyn van der Aert is trying to chase down the 23 car again. So Philips Cup Series Season 7 is going to be quite different. There are going to be 2 championships. A Drivers' Championship and a Team Championship. That means that a perfect example would be, at the moment, while we have some great racing over here, would be the number 9 car. There's Saya Asumi. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is not good, and Larissa van der Voet and Makoto Iguchi are right in the middle of it, and Larissa van der Voet goes into the wall. Sun, of course, goes around, the 24 car goes around, and slammed into the wall hard, Sun, of course. That 60 car is done. Debbie Myers, who put down a great result in that at Bristol in that car, and now it is into the wall hard, Sun, of course. There, Ray Takeda was involved, Tessa South Jackson, but indeed you saw the 72 car of Larissa van der Voet also involved. Your points leader, and I'm not sure if she's going to win this championship, if she retires here. Oh, she retires. Larissa van der Voet, the points leader, is out of the race. Holy crap. Oh my goodness, now it's going to be extremely interesting. There are still 2 or 3 drivers who can still win this championship. And it is Kelly Waters and Sam Brady. And of course Makoto Iguchi, but Makoto Iguchi was involved in this crash as well. So now we have some more pit stops going on again. I was about to talk about the Philips Cup Series Season 7. You know what I will do? I will show the replay and then I will continue. And I will talk a little bit about Philips Cup Series Season 7. There's Sam Brady comes on pit road again. So some drivers now he takes the other side tires. Jeremy Doobie goes again. There's Sam Brady goes. And he was going to lose a lot of positions. Well, Obviously the 23 car of Denise Steinhauer, the 70 car, this one car is there. Also Sebastian Nies. Oh my goodness, from all the people, it is the points leader. Larissa van der Voet will not win a second championship. This is the moment of the race. Wow, that's amazing. Well, she still can win this championship, though. If Sam Brady crashes right now in a few moments, or retires in a few moments, then she still has won the championship, but then she just hasn't finished. So it seems like Chris Buescher is now in the lead. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a look at the replays and then we'll do some Philips Cup Series Season 7 talking. Because there's going to be quite a lot of discussion and things over there. First, replays. Yes, indeed, you heard me say, oh boy, when I saw this. But this was really an oh boy moment. I mean, like, look at this. Look at how close the racing was over here. And there's going to be contact made between two championship contenders, Larissa van der Voet and Makoto Iguchi. Right there, contact. Makoto Iguchi will slide into Larissa van der Voet, contact, move sideways, on the course, and Saya Asumi also involved. And there, into the wall. And now, we'll focus on the 60 car of Sanne Korst, as she's going to be taking a really hard hit. There, Dam Caps. She goes around in the middle of the racetrack. Tessa Jackson there. And now Dam Caps goes around. Ray Takeda will hit her. Denise Steinhauer will hit her as well. And now she will shoot into the number 32 car. And now this is going to be the hardest hit for her. As she shoots down the inside and goes head on into the wall. With 93 miles per hour, Ray Takeda follows her. Wow, extremely hard hit for Sanne Korst. That is not what she needed. Hopefully she's alright after this. We'll take another look at this. Luckily these cars are pretty safe, so I'm pretty confident that she's going to be fine, or at least maybe a little bit shaken, but not stirred. So let's take a look at this one more time. There. Sanne Korst goes around, Dam Caps goes around, and Ray Takeda, and then into... Oh, wow. And Ray Takeda took a hard hit as well. But the most important moment is that this person, Larissa van der Voet, your points leader, is out of the race. Lincoln will not win his second championship. They still have a chance next season if somebody signs up for a Lincoln. There will be 3 Lincolns, I think, next season. I'm not sure actually which cars. I think well, I can look it up. I have a file over here of the Philips Cup Series Season 7, silly season. And I've worked a lot in this. I can tell you, let's see the editing time for a moment. Oh, you cannot see that. Oh, that sucks. I want to see that. But there are going to be 3 Lincoln or 2 Lincolns. No, I think there are going to be 3 Lincolns. Yeah. So Lincoln, not the Larissa van der Voet, but the 53 car will become a Lincoln. Some of these cars will be the same, will have the same look, but then a different manufacturer. So the 53 car will be a Lincoln. There will be a number 71 car Lincoln. Remember Thijs van der Voet Philips Cup Series Season 5? That was a Lincoln, number 71 car, and that car will be driven again if somebody signs up for it. And then there will be the number 32 car, now driven by John Andrews. That will also become a Lincoln. Thanks to Joseph Nesto for already making that car. So, well, the most important thing is Larissa van der Voet. You know, we will take an onboard look with her. She is definitely not going to be happy with Makoto Iguchi. Wow, that's amazing. From all the people, we see that this is a tough race, and there are quite some points leaders who already had issues. Well, here are 2 others. Makoto Iguchi tried to get in a hole which wasn't there, and then there just contact. And behind there will be a big crash, but we cannot see that. So we'll now take one more onboard over here with the 60 car of Sanne Korst. She was right behind everything. She was right behind Larissa van der Voet, pushing actually. And there, contact right there. Ouch. Ooh, that was already a pretty hard lick. Ow. Two or three hard licks for Sonic Horse, and Ray Takeda also took a pretty good lick, but at least she continues driving. So it was Denise Steinhauer, or Denise van Leeuwen, excuse me, in the lead, but she is not going to be in the lead anymore. It's Chris Washer now in the lead in number 20 car. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take you to the green flag. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back again a little bit earlier, but well, that doesn't matter. We got Chris Washer in the lead. Second is Joseph Ernesto. Third is Sean Howell. Fourth we got Nick Pericles. Fifth is a mangled up race car, who's a lap down Oliver Wilson. Fifth is then Anna Gregg. Sixth is Elina Suiten. Seventh is Zach Sasser. Seventh, how about that? With all the damage. Then we got an eighth, Zachary Robinson. Ninth is Tessa Saudo Jackson. No, she's a lap down. Ninth is Sam Brady. And 10th is Natalie Hills. Sam Brady, he will be the points leader, and if he doesn't crash, he will win his championship as well. He has been pretty solid all season long, or all day long, all season long as well, all-star winner. Remember, Sam Brady got in by a wild card. That's amazing. If we would have not done that rule with the all-star winner winning or getting into the chase, he would not have been the champion. That is pretty crazy. From winning the All-Star race to wildcard in the chase to winning the championship, that would be amazing. But we're not there yet. Of course, Larissa Vandervoot is out, Jane Pinter's out, and Jeremy Doobie is nowhere. There, 38th position. Makoto Iguchi is still driving though in 31st position, so still has a chance. As I think we have one lap before we'll go green flag racing. Yes, indeed. So, how will Season 7 be? As said, there will be a car championship and driver championship and a team championship. The team championship will be, for example, you have the number 9 car, Saya Asumi and Andre Eriksson. They have been sharing the number 9 car. In the driver championship, they will be getting separate points. So that's the thing, is they will not win the championship if they keep sharing that car then. And if in the team championship, their points will be added up. I've made a video with the chase voting on my main channel, so take a look at it. It's 2 videos before this, so there will be a voting, and at the moment it seems like it's going to be just like the chase we had this season, and we have had every single season except for season 1, but then possibly with more cars getting into the chase. I'm thinking about 15 cars for the Phillips Cup Series and 25 cars possibly for the Starwick Super Speedway Series. So, and for the Starwick Super Speedway Series, there will be a little bit more because there will be more drivers. We're almost done with preparations for Phillips Cup Series Season 7. So, all the cars have almost been painted except for the top 6 in points. They will get a new car, a custom-made car by me. So, ladies and gentlemen, breathe in, breathe out. Who's going to win this championship? We're not even halfway home. And I'm already recording for 40 minutes. The green flag is out. Chris Washer in the number 20 car leads them to the green. How many cautions have we had? 4 cautions, I think, already. So it seems like it's a pretty wild race. Chris Washer in number 20 car. Chris Washer will be continuing driving for Mercedes, but then with a different sponsor and a different number. He will drive the 06 Red Bull Mercedes. And there is Joseph Ernesto. He will drive the number 62 Alpha, Top Notch Designs Alpha. And well, there are 22 or 23 cars, I think, who have signed up and who are now in the Phillips Cup Series. That list is, or I don't know, yeah, the list is on Facebook, but it will be, the sign-ups video will be next weekend possibly. A few cars have to be painted after this because, of course, once again, the top 6 gets a custom car. However, these top 6 drivers, they still have to... Oh, trouble! And it is the 41 car who goes around Keith Black. And also the 32 car had issues. And the 70 car. And I think, yes, it was Joseph Ernesto leading it back to the line. Has Joseph Ernesto ever won in the Phillips Cup Series? No, I don't think so. Or does he have a win this season? Yeah, that's interesting. Joseph Nesto still is winless in the Philips Cup Series. I mean, like a veteran who has been in every single race. Has almost raced 120 races in the Philips Cup Series. So, ooh, I think Chris Borscher is going to make a pit stop now. And some others are as well. So again, pit stops? Kidding me? Okay. If you guys want to make 20 pit stops in this race, you go ahead. And I will just follow you. Tessa Jackson on pit road. Saya Asumi is also there. So we do have to take a look what happened over here. I think it was a pretty big crash actually. And there see some drivers coming in. Sam Brady stays out. And Kelly Waters there comes in. And Makoto Iguchi stays out. 3 drivers can still win this championship. Well, Lurs van Voet basically still has a chance. Unless there will be 7 other cars retiring. Yes, so this is really a crazy race. Everything is still open. Everything can still happen. Oh. And there are some cars coming off of pit road again. Aileen Saito will be back next season as well. Nick Cap's not sure. Zach Sasser will be back next season in the Alpha. Dom Caps if he signs up. Keith Black probably not, because Beth Black will replace him then. And Jeremy Doobie, not sure if he signs up. Of course, these guys have a reserve spot, but they still have to sign up for it. So they will get, I think, 4 or 5 days for that. So I'm not sure yet. But that the sign-ups information will be coming on Facebook soon. So, Sam Brady is running in 2nd position, right behind Joseph Ness. So, ladies and gentlemen, another caution, another crash. Let's take a look at the replays. Ladies and gentlemen, actually 2 incidents happened over here. And the second one was bigger than the first one. But first let's take a look at what happened over here. We see Jackson Phillips in the number 70 car. He's going to get into the left rear of the 41 car of Keith Black. Turn into the 63 car of Bassonis. Yes. And John Andrews. And then, oh, look at that save. And Kelly Waters does hit the wall. Oh, Keith Black. Oh, that was Kelly Waters once again. And Keith Batson. And Makoto Iguchi. Oh, she misses another one. Holy crap. That is some epic wreck avoidance by Makoto Iguchi. These Japanese drivers are pretty solid over here. I think John Andrews had a pretty good lick actually into the inside wall. So while his teammate John Andrews and Jackson Phillips to get a crash while their teammate is possibly going to win this championship. That's crazy. Jackson Phillips does hit the wall. John Andrews not. So, and there's Keith Batson with all his damage. Let's take an onboard look over here with Makoto Iguchi. She's still in the championship hunt. She can still win this championship. If Sam Brady and Kelly Waters crash, then Makoto Iguchi can still win this championship. She's only 21 points behind Sam Brady. So, here we go. Makoto Iguchi on board. Oh, crash happening. Crash happening. Oh. This is amazing. Makoto Iguchi, what she has done this race with avoiding crashes. That is truly astonishing. Amazing job by Makoto Iguchi. I cannot praise her enough for this. I mean, this is the second crash she has missed. So this is where the second incident happened. It was with Denise van Leeuwen, who was looking to be very solid. But now I think she's going to have a lot of issues. But Tessa Sato Jackson in the number 10 car, your Season 2 champion, is going to take the hardest lick of all. Take a look at this. First she gets turned, again gets on the grass, loses control, gets into Denise van Leeuwen once again. And look at this car. Into Jeremy Doobie, on its side, with the roof into the wall, right into the wall, upside down. Well, she does not flip over, but still. Look at that 10 car of Tessa Sato Jackson. Then she gets hit by the number 9 car of Saya Sumi. But wow. She will come back next season as well in the number 10 Cadillac with Valvoline as a sponsor, but then a little bit different paint scheme. A completely unique paint scheme. I still have to get used to it actually. I don't even know if I like it, but well, it looks pretty solid if you see it so. Ladies and gentlemen, once again on board with Tessa Jackson. I mean, look at this. Contact with Denise van Leeuwen. And there. Oh, bye. Oh. That's a really heavy crash for her. So, I hope that she's alright. Well, pretty sure of that. And it was already under caution. It was racing back to the line. Look at this. Luckily, these cars are really solid. And this is actually a little bit reminiscent to what happened to Brad Keselowski somewhere in some season. Oh no. I'm keeping an eye. That's a shame. I was keeping an eye on that number 9 car of Saya Sumi, so it seems like she will not win. She will not do good. Oh, and by the way, we have to look at the Rookie of the Year Championship in a few moments. But first, ladies and gentlemen, let's take you back to the green flag with Joseph Ernesto in the lead. We're back again, and I'm pretty confident that this is going to be the longest race I've ever done. Recording for 48 minutes, and we're not even halfway. Damn it. We have the number 62 car of Joseph Ernesto in the lead. Second is Sam Brady. Third is Natalie Hills. Fourth is Leah Walker. Fifth is Michael Krakander, Rookie of the Year contender. Then we got in 6th Joshua Michaels. 7th is Blake Hallshield. 8th is Cassandra Renzi. 9th is Jos van der Aert. And 10th is the 01 car of Inge Lamboliana. How many cars are still in this race? I have no clue, actually. So the 54 and 63 car are still there. So 33 cars are still left. We got the 9, the 30, the 10, the 12, the 72 out. The 60, the 8, 27 and the 02 car. Larissa van der Voet is in 38th. I will write down how many points she will end up getting for this. Which is 6 points. So she will end up with 1141 points. Let's get back to this before we'll miss the start. So that means that Sam Brady has to get 12 points at least. 12 points, that is, you get 12 points when you finish in 30 seconds. So if he crashes now, Larissa van der Voet can still win this championship. If he survives, yeah, she's out. And there, but I have a pretty, man, these lap cars are really slow, and now they're going to mix it up, and now we're going to get into trouble. How about the 69, the other chase contenders? Well, they are pretty far behind, but I do want to stay up front over here because I have a feeling that this will go wrong pretty soon. Well, now I will go to the back. There's the number 2 car of Makoto Iguchi in 16th. Oh, that's not even too bad for her. Caution is out. Oh, there we go. And once again, Jackson Phillips into the wall. And there is the 69 car in 29th position. I think Makoto Iguchi at the moment is in the lead in the Rookie of the Year Championship. There she is. Michael Krakander, he's too far back. And Zach Sasser cannot win the championship anymore. So. Caution number 6 or 7. I'm not sure. This may be a new record if they continue to drive like this. There, Keith Black and John Andrews. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick replay because I don't want to stick too long. Over here, we got Joseph Ernesto in the lead. We'll take you to the replays. The same thing as what happened to Tessa Jackson over here. Contact between Keith Black and John Andrews. There. Into the grass. Ouch. Into the wall. Keith Black and then another hit. And that is what did most damage, I think, to both cars. Because I'm not sure if they can continue their way. So John Andrews' 32 car will be a Lincoln next season. Both two schemes will return. 41 car, not sure. No, 41 car will not return, I think. But, well, we'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Joseph Ernesto in the lead, and we'll take you to the green flag. You know what? Never mind what I said about Joseph Nessa being in the lead. He made a pit stop, so he's a little bit further back. Still in 27th, so a few cars made pit stops over here. Then we got now Sam Brady in the lead and points lead as well, and probably going to be looking back. The 36 car, 54 car is still driving, and the 9 car is out. The 41 car is still driving, so still 33 cars are left. Only 2 have to retire, or maybe actually 1 car has to retire, and then Larissa Van der Voort cannot win his championship anymore. Sam Brady, Natalie Hills is second, third Joshua Michaels, fourth Blake Hochschild, fifth Leah Walker, sixth Michael Krakender, seventh Cassandra Renzi, eighth is Kyle Thomas, ninth is Beth Sinise, and 10th is Dirk Roogloot. Other championship contenders, where are they? Looking for the 2. There. Ooh, she fell back 29th position. And now actually Kelly Waters is past her in 26th position. So now Kelly Waters is in the Rookie of the Year Championship points lead. So Sam Brady has been in the Phillips Cup Series ever since season 1, I think. And he's been driving this number 89 Jesus car ever since season 1. He's always driven the number 89 car, Jesus 98 Jesus car. Even in the Starbucks Super Speedway Series, I made a special car for him in that. So I'm not sure if he will continue next season, because he hasn't commented in a while now. So winning the race and winning the championship, that would be amazing for him, and he has proven to be one of the strongest cars today. But here comes Joshua Michaels, and I think Joshua Michaels may have won this race last season. I'm actually not sure at all. But now Joshua Michaels takes the lead, and Sam Brady falling back even further. There's the 7 car of Blake Hochschild flying by. Caution is out. Oh boy. Oh boy. 69 car involved. That is not good. Makodi Gucci possibly involved as well, so these guys really want to get a record over here of most cautions. Ladies and gentlemen, quickly, let's take a look at the caution and what it was for. The 2 Capses are going to get together over here. Nick Caps, your Starbucks Super Speedway Series Season 1 champion, and Dom Caps in number 24 car. Contact between them. And now they go 4 wide. And Nick Caps think, oh, never mind, I will just come up to racetrack again. No, not smart. 3 wide they now go. Contact. And now they spin, and there you see Kelly Waters getting involved. 4 cars go spinning into the wall. And Denise van Leeuwen is also involved, 4th car. I don't think any that they will get hit though. So just 4 cars spinning and continuing their way. Beautiful synchronized spinning. Oh. And now Dom Caps is stuck and he gets going again. So ladies and gentlemen, your leader, if he did not make a pit stop, is Joshua Michaels. Let's take you back to the green flag. Josh did not make a pit stop, so he's still in the lead. Second, we got Blake Hochschild. Third is Sam Brady. Natalie Hills in 4th. 5th is Michael Krakender. 6th is Leah Walker. 7th is Kyle Thomas. 8th, Cassandra Renzi. 9th is... Wait, did I see the 2 car on the inside? No. Okay, never mind. 9th is Beth Sinise. And 10th we got the 57 car of Dirk Roogloot. Skimming through the field. So also it will be interesting in who will finish in the top 6 in points and thus get a special paint scheme. There's Makodi Gucci in 24th, and 26th is Kelly Waters. So it seems like, oh boy, issues for Natalie Hills and for Jos Liv van de Aert. Oh, some drivers are giving up on it, it seems like. And they are on the inside on the apron, and they will not get a good finish from here. And Natalie Hills in her final start as well. 37th in points. This is not going her. This has not been her season. So she will be replaced by Beth Black, who does have a reserve spot for winning a Christmas specials race. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We got the 04 car in the lead. Joshua Michaels in the beautiful car. Now I do like this car. It's pretty creative, created by Joseph Nesto, with Avril Lavigne and Taylor Swift on the hood. And he will be coming back next season with a Toyota, with sponsor, I'm not sure, some Japanese thing, I think, anime, I think. He has created that car himself, though it has, oh, caution's out. And it was once again the 41 car of Keith Black. How many times is it going to spin? I'm not sure. Jos van der Aert on pit road, and here we go. Battle for the lead and battle back to the line. I thought that this race was going to be not too aggressive. I did two test races, one with 4 cautions or something, and one with 6 cautions. We're already at 8 or 9 cautions at the moment, so 3 wides. Yeah. So I think every single person has also been in some kind of issue except for Sam Brady. So ladies and gentlemen, once again, take you back to the replays. Okay, yeah, lap cars are going to turn each other. This is what I need. Keith Black is going to get turned by Jeremy Doobie. I mean, like, you have 2 lap cars over here, pretty much holding up the field, and then they are going to crash each other. That's not smart. And then Keith Black goes for 720, and then continues his way. I don't really see the need of a caution over here, but oh well. Dascar through the caution, then we have a caution. Ladies and gentlemen, back to the green flag. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back again. Ooh, how long has this race been? We're already at 54 minutes, and the thing is, we're almost live. So this is really how long this race has been. At least we're over halfway home. Joshua Michaels in the lead. Second, Blake Holshield. Third, but Leah Walker, not Leah Anderson. Fourth is Kyle Thomas. Fifth is Sam Brady. Sixth is Cassandra Renzi. Seventh, Michael Krakender. And Michael Krakender may actually still be in the... He still may be Rookie of the Year. I'm not sure at the moment. Where are we? 8th position is Bastianese. 9th is Dirk Roogloot. And 10th we got Denise Steinhauer. The 22 car is in 22nd position. And 26th position is Kelly Waters. There are still 31 cars on the racetrack. So, let's see if we can finally get a little bit longer green flag run over here. I still do want to get some onboard laps. I always have done that over here at Charlotte Motor Speedway in the famous last word 600. So I really want to do that once again, but then we do need a longer green flag run. I don't want to go to onboard laps when there might be a crash happening at the moment. Well, screw it, just to please you. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll go onboard over here with Joshua Michaels leading them back to the green. Blake Holshield right behind him. Look at this. And letting go over here. Got a little bit loose possibly. Clear field for Joshua Michaels, what he wanted to see. There Blake Holshield. And this number 7 car will come back next season. And then it will be a Audi. Yes, an Audi. So, there we go. Leah Walker in 3rd position. Lapped cars. Oh boy. Natalie Hills. I think Natalie Hills is also lapped down, but she's still pretty fast. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. The caution is out, by the way. So the caution is out. We'll get to that now. Damn caution. So, where's caution? Oh, there he is. Oh, there was a pretty big incident as well. So, oh boy. Hang on. Did not see Kelly Waters involved. And she has a whole lot of damage. As Blake Holshield takes back the lead, we got another championship contender who's probably going to get out of this. So I'm pretty sure that Sam Brady has his thing clinched. And Larissa van der Voet is now definitely out, I think. Yeah, because then now at the moment, if Sam Brady would crash now and finish 32nd position, they will be tied. So pit stops. No, I think it's fun to show you a little bit of pit stops over here. If at least I think these guys are going to make a pit stop. No, never mind. So ladies and gentlemen, let's take you back to the replays once again. I wonder if these guys ever get tired of wrecking and not think like, you know what, maybe we should just take it easy and get some green flag racing and possibly make it to the end without any more crashes. But no, Jacksonville will get turned by Joseph and Nesto, and Jacksonville will go around. But this is not everything. As there you see two cars go on. Oh boy, Joseph and Nesto then gets into Dom Caps, and then Dom Caps spins around, and there into the wall goes John Andrews, and oh boy, that was a pretty hard lick with the 69 car and the 23. Kelly Waters and Denise van Leeuwen. Denise van Leeuwen started so good in this race, but well, this has been a pretty terrible race for her. So it seems like Joseph and Nesta turn 2 cars. Let's go onward with him. That was 1, and that was 2, but this was not his fault. So Dom Caps bounced off the wall. Oh, wrong button. Oops. That's never mind. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think Kelly Waters is going to retire from this. We'll see that in a few moments. Here's what your pass for the lead is. Blake Hallshield takes the lead, and ladies and gentlemen, we'll take you to the green flag. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live again. That's amazing. On RTL 7, we have raced for 1 hour, 54 laps. So that's pretty tense. We got the number 7 car of Blake Hallshield in the lead. Second is Joshua Michaels. Third, Leah Walker. Fourth is Sam Brady. Fifth, we got Kyle Thomas. Sixth is Cassandra Renzi. Seventh is Michael Krakender. Eighth, we got Bess Sinise. Ninth, Dirk Roogloot. And 10th is the 85 car of Denise Steinhauer. Most important thing, 69 car is out of the race, and we have 4 or 5 lapped cars now. So that means that this championship will go to Sam Brady or Makoto Iguchi. Larissa Van, there are 31 cars still left. So it will be Sam Brady or Makoto Iguchi. That's the fact. And Makoto Iguchi, there she is. How far is she behind Sam Brady? She is 21 points behind Sam Brady. So, well, we'll just have to keep that in mind. But Sam Brady has been up front all day long. And, well, Makoto Iguchi since 17th. She has missed 2 amazing wrecks. But she has been involved in some other things as well. So, yeah, live again. 31 cars left. 5 lapped cars. Of which 2 are pretty quick, I think. The 54 is a little bit slower. And, by the way... also, the 32 car of John Andrews is out of the race. 41 car is still driving, right? Yeah. Okay. So let's see if Keith Black can cause another crash, or be involved in another crash. Normally, it wasn't his fault, I think. So we'll see what will happen. We'll just see what happens with Blake Hallshield in the number 7 car in the lead. Here we go. The green flag is out right now. And a good jump for Natalie Hills in the number 96 car. And that will keep the number 54 car up to speed. Yeah, you know, Sam Brady, he's right next to these lap cars. If they cause a crash or something, then Sam Brady might be involved in that. So this is always pretty tense. You know what, we'll go on board over here with Sam Brady. That's fun. Look at this. Sam Brady is right in the middle of traffic. Oh boy. Not sure if it's somebody to his inside. Yes, there is. Oh, it was Denise Steinhauer. But look at this. Oh. Oops, wrong way. Oh! Oh! Crash! Somebody crashed. And we have a big crash there. On the backstretch. And Sam Brady goes 3 wide. Oh, left car. Look out. So, Sam Brady crosses the line. But you can see he has fallen back to 12th position. And I'm not sure who was all involved. At least Makoto Higuchi was not involved, so... Oh, we don't have a caution. We don't have a caution, okay. It was Michael Krakander or Dirk Roogloot involved together with Sean Howell. That's a tough break for them. There. Okay. So it seems like Dascar feels the necessity to throw a caution when one car spins, but when two cars go into the wall, no caution. Oh, never mind. We'll go on board once again with Sam Brady, just for fun. Let's see if he can work his way to the front. There, Cassano Renchi has a little bit of issues. And he's now right behind number 36 car. Car which is painted by Cody, I think. And we'll slowly but surely skim through the field. Oh, look at the sun. That sun is really low. And we are now right behind Stephen Kimball in the number 97 car. He hasn't commented in a while now, so we don't expect that he will be back next season. That number 97 car will come back next season, but then with a different color combination and different sponsor. It will be only ING, but also a different manufacturer. Skoda will be on the number 97 car, 97 ING, and there will be a number 25. What is it? Number 25 Starbucks Skoda as well. So that will be fun. Here we got some interesting racing. Let's go up front over here, pretty far up front. The leader still is Blake Horsfield over here. And this is back of the field. Oh, here we got some interesting racing. Elena Suijten, Denise van Leeuwen, and Joseph Ernesto. So that's interesting. Yeah. There will be. I will just take you through the field here and talk a little bit about Philips Cup Series Season 7 a little bit more. So the 7 car will be back next season with a probably not Blake Horsfield, maybe Blake Horsfield, but then with a Audi. And then we got Joshua Michaels coming back. Or no, actually the number 96 car. I'm not sure actually if that car will be back. We'll see. We got Joshua Michaels. Oh, caution's out. Not sure where it happened. Oh! Somebody's upside down. And Denise van Leeuwen is spinning. And it was the 88 car of... Oh man, I'm wondering... Oh boy. Oh boy. Look at that. I'm wondering if these capsules again got together over here. But I think now they are out at least. And Natalie Hills almost got her lap back. But just not enough. Blake Horsfield over here still in the lead. With second, you know, I never got to finish my story, and that always happens. But I think you will see with the cars, there was within the sign-ups video. I will not talk about that anymore. The rule changing, well, the point system changing. The showdown will be, shootout will be again with the pole sitters, and the All-Star race will be with winners. The chase system, you can still vote, so please do that. And that's it, I think. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the replays over here. Yep, the first flip of today. It is a fact. We had to wait 8 or 9 cautions for it, but finally we have flipped, almost as Jackson flipped over. But here is going to be Nick Caps. So take a look at what's going to happen for him. It is going to be a crazy ride. He gets turned around by Jackson Phillips, and after this race we'll have to take a closer look at everything. And look at this hit. Oh my goodness. Joseph Ness, and look at the 88 car bouncing all over the racetrack. On his roof is now going to slide, sparks flying everywhere. Into the wall, even more sparks. That's an update I did. And there Dom Caps spins. But this is big. I think that will be a great cockpit shot, but we'll take a cockpit look in a few moments. But that was an amazing lick. And what I said at the end of the race, we will take a closer look at that, or during editing I will take a look at possible penalties, because normally if somebody turns another person, there will not be a problem. But if that person has turned 2 or 3 or 4 cars even during one race, we'll take a look at it. And the reason I'm saying that is because or there might be penalties. But the reason I'm saying that is because I think the 70 car has been involved in and not only the 70 car of Jackson Phillips. Some drivers have been involved in multiple accidents, so we'll have to take a look at that. But here, Nick Caps will go full speed, and everything was like, oh boy. And here comes Joseph Nesto. Oh. And that was a hard leg right in the door. And then, oh, here's somebody else spun. We'll have to see who that was. I thought I saw a white car, but I'm not sure. Oh, that's a shame. We missed it. Oh, and it was indeed a white car, Makoto Iguchi. Makoto Iguchi. I think this thing is Sam Brady's. I'm pretty sure of that. There, Jeff Stevens and Makoto Iguchi. This one she did not miss. She has done an amazing job by missing most crashes, but this one she did not. And there's the big thing. And well, you know what? We'll go onboard over here with some people. We were onboard, I think, with somebody before this crash happened. I think we were onboard with the 24 car at one moment. But first we'll go onboard with the 88 car of Nick Caps, as he took the wildest ride. Oh, I do have to write it down. How many flips did we have this season? 28. I think we had most flips last season or the season before. No, last season it was. With the 14 flips in one single race at St. Joltis. So here we go, on board with Nick Caps. Brace yourselves, hold on tight, because this is a big lake. Ouch. Oh wait, I wanted to get a cockpit view. And then I will do that right now. I mean, look at this. From here on. Look at the sparks. Sparks everywhere. Well, it looks a little bit like confetti. And then he stops, so big crash for Nick oops. And he got hit? Oh, he got hit by somebody. Let's take an onward look with his brother Dom Caps. He was right behind everything. One more look. Over here. I think we were with this car when the crash happened. Oh boy. What a hit that was. And he has nowhere to go and hits Joseph Nesto. Slams into the wall. And both capsters are now out. So a tough break for Dom Caps and Nick Caps. And for all the others. So here's your leader, ladies and gentlemen, Blake Holshield. We'll take you now to the green flag. Yeah, shame, we're not live anymore. Doesn't matter. We got Blake Holshield in the lead. Second is Joshua Michaels. Third is Michael Krakkander. Looking to go for a Rookie of the Year championship now. He has a big chance. Michael Krakkander is 25 points behind Makoto Iguchi. So, well, in fourth is Denise Steinhauer, looking to go for a second win, but it's a tough one. She has been moving up though. Then we got in fifth position Bassinis. Sixth we got Kyle Thomas. Seventh is Stephen Kimball. Eighth we got Chris Washer. Ninth is the 08 car. And oh boy, actually the two cars coming closer to Sam Brady. Then we got in ninth is Zachary Robinson, and 10th is Leah Walker. There's Sam Brady in 11th. 16th it is from Makoto Iguchi, but she does have damage. So if Sam Brady can just finish this race clean without any scratches on this car, without any more issues, he will win this championship. And it is only 13 laps to go when we go green flag racing. And this race has gone pretty fast lately, so this will be the final restart with cars lined up on the inside. Retired from this crash are the 88, the 62, the 24, and about the others I'm not sure. So the green flag is out. Oh, that was close. And perfect example would be if Josselin van der Aert would have turned Jeremy Duby around, because Josselin van der Aert has caused a crash before, so. And then there might be penalties. Well, normally with two cars you will be put on probation when turning two cars. When turning three cars, you will get a penalty. And we're not sure if that penalty will be for the Phillips Cup Series Season 7 start of season, or if it will be for another for the Starbucks Super Speedway Series, but probably for the Phillips Cup Series because we should keep that separated. So it might be possible then that that person will start dead last in the Daytona 500, or maybe even miss the Daytona 500, depending on how bad it is. But we'll see. I'm not sure if there are going to be any penalties even. So there's Makoto Iguchi with all her damage, while Sam Brady is right there. And Sam Brady's falling back though. Oh, he's 10th position. So, and here we got the leader, Blake Hawshield, in the number 7 car. How many races has he won before? One race. It was at Hockenheimring, I think. Or has he won races this season as well? I don't think so, actually. Ah, he has won one race. Yeah, of course, he won at the Grand Detour. So he has 2 wins. But, well, winning the final countdown 600, that's quite an accomplishment over here. Shame that he never watches these races. But we have a battle over here between lapped cars. And more lapped cars. Now a battle for 3rd position. Well, 2nd position it is. Kyle Thomas takes over 2nd position. Blake Hawshield, look at how far he's gone. He's checking out. See you later, guys. This is the battle for 2nd position now between Kyle Thomas and Bastian Nies. There's Denise Steinhauer and Joshua Michaels. There is Michael Krakonder. Oh, contact! And Stephen Kimball taken out into the wall. Sam Brady. And Sam Brady. Oh no. Michael Krakonder on his roof. Oh. Golly. Sam Brady. This is insane. With 8 laps to go, Sam Brady crashes. Clean car all day long. How bad is this? That's the question. Where's Makoto Iguchi? There she is. Is this... Oh. Bottles. This is insane. Sam Brady, he will have to make a pit stop. And if he retires, he has so much damage, but if he retires, Makoto Iguchi could win this championship. And that would change everything. Oh my goodness. This is insane. There was a big hit as well, ladies and gentlemen. We saw Michael Krakonder flip over. So, big crash within 10 laps to go. We'll have a shootout over here. This is an insane race. We'll get you to the replays. This is unfreaking believable. I've just seen Sam Brady retire from this race. It's either going to be Sam Brady or Makoto Iguchi who wins this championship. But Sam Brady has retired. This is the most insane race I've ever seen. The points difference was 21 points. We'll take a look in a few moments where Sam Brady is going to end up. And after that we'll see what Makoto Iguchi has to finish. Where she has to finish to win this championship. How many wins? She has 1 win, I think. Which came at, oh god, this is insane. Sam Brady, he has no wins except for the All-Star win, but that does not count for bonus points. I think so. No, so then actually he has no wins this season. But the 2 car has. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Oh, this is insane. So Michael Krakonder, here we go. Yeah, the All-Star race does not count for points, so I think I made a mistake then by saying that Sam Brady has won races. Well, I think I said it because I have so much stuck in my head that he won a race, but because he won the All-Star race, but he does not get bonus points for that. So, ladies and gentlemen, first let's take a look at what happened over here. Michael Krakonder turned the 97 car of Stephen Kimball. All hell breaks loose. Stephen Kimball comes up the racetrack again, and I was like, oh boy, this is not going to be good. Into Sam Brady, into the wall, boom. And then Sam Brady has a lot of damage, but for Michael Krakonder it's not over yet, because he's going to slide down, and he's going to get nailed here by his teammate. At least. Ooh. Oh, there, first number, there is his teammate. And the two Sonatas get together, both made the chase, but as Michael Krakauer flips over, flip number 2 of the race. And caution number, I don't know, I think the record was 11 or 12 or something, but this is just insane. First he got hit by Zach Sasser, then, yeah, there's Zach Sasser, and then Cassandra Renzi runs into Stephen Kimball, and now Keith Black eliminates himself. I think that with these, Sam Brady's blessing is that all these drivers, they crashed and they will be placed in front of Sam Brady or behind Sam Brady. I think that's his blessing. So we'll see. But we could have in the first time in the history of Dascar that the champion does not finish the last race. Oh boy. Yeah, we'll go on board with 4-car of Michael Krakauer right now. And then we'll quickly go back and see where Sam Brady finishes. This will be a long race. I already knew that, but here we go. Oh, wrong one. Michael Krakauer, I'm not sure what he was doing. He will, by the way, not return next season as well. So this 4-car will remain the same. Same scheme, same number, and same manufacturer. So, oh man, what a brutal hit that was. I'm not even sure if Michael Krakauer is alright, but well, he can happily go into retirement after this. Or not. So, your points leader is out of the race. Only one car in the top 6 in points is still racing. And that is indeed Makoto Iguchi, who was 4th in points. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll go back again and let's take a look at where everybody's going to finish. Here we go. To the green. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back again, and actually, because we're not live anymore, I don't know where Sam Brady is at the moment. I can quickly look to see where he is, but I don't want to do that. Fact is, first let's take a look at all the others. Blake Holshield is in the lead, lap down, lap down, lap down. Then we got second is Beth Denise. Third is Denise Steinhauer. 4th, Joshua Michaels. 5th is Kyle Thomas. 6th, Zachary Robinson. 7th is Chris Washer. 8th, Leah Walker. 9th, Ingela Miliana. And 10th is the 18 car of Anna Gregg. Sam Brady at the moment was scored in 17, but I think there are still 22 cars left. Let's count. Let's just count. Why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20. So he's going to finish in 21st position. Well, the points difference was 21 points. So I think he will still win this championship. Why? Makoto Iguchi has to win this race. And then she will win this championship. I don't think it will be enough for her. But this is the most insane race I've ever seen. 2 times the points leader has crashed. First Larissa Vandervoot. And then Sam Brady. And Kelly Waters, 3rd in points, also crashed. Makoto Iguchi is still in the race. James Pinter has crashed. Jeremy Duby, 6th in points, is still in the race. Let's see, by the way, about the other chasers. Josle van der Aert, she's still running, but a lap down. Michael Krakauer is out. Tessa Sado Jackson is out. Dirk Rookloot is out. Zach Sasser is somewhere, I think. No, he's out. He was also involved in the previous crash and out. Anna Gregg is still racing. She's going to fly to the front and get in the top 6 maybe, and then deserve to get another car, custom car made by me or Joseph Ernesto, possibly, because Joseph Ernesto is a much better painter than I am. And John C. Dino, he's that last, yeah. So when we go green flag racing, we'll have 4 more laps to go. And we see at the moment, indeed, in 19th position, Sam Brady still is, but he's going to fall back to 21st probably. We're going green flag racing. Who will win this race? I think that's the biggest question now, and I think this question has almost been answered. Unless Beth Nice can do something with the lapped cars, and Josle van der Aert is going to get underneath the 7th car of Blake Holshield. Passing right behind there. But the top 3, Blake Holshield is running away with 2 lapped cars. Here, Beth Nice is battling with Denise Steinhauer. And if they keep on battling, they will never catch the number 7 car. I don't think they will catch Blake Hallshield. So, this is amazing. I've never seen a race this crazy. With this many wrecks. With this many points to leaders and chase contenders wrecking out. Than I have seen today. The longest race ever. As we're already recording for almost 1.5 hours. And Blake Hallshield, when he crosses the start finish line, will have 2 more laps to go. For this wreckfest to finally end. Can somebody get to him? Best Denise is the only person I think, or maybe Denise Steinhauer. But Blake Hallshield, luckily, well, he was pretty lucky and his strategy just played out extremely well. That is the thing that won him this race. If he can manage to bring his car around one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, famous last words, 600. We have one more lap to go. For Blake Hallshield, the number 7 car. He has 2 wins in Dascar, or at least in the Philips Cup Series. Here comes Josselin van Aert though with a run, but I don't think it will be enough. And the thing is, Josselin van Aert, she's a lap down, so unless she wrecks him, which is still possible, then I will just be praising. Ladies and gentlemen, Blake Hallshield, coming out of turn number 4, will win the famous last word 600. Here at the Coca-Cola Super Speedway. No, the lowest speedway. Charlotte Motor Speedway, that is. Where are we? You big dummy. This is insane. This is insane. Where did Makoto Iguchi finish? 14th. That is definitely not going to be enough. So ladies and gentlemen, your champion is going to be Blake Hallshield. The thing is, he retired. So we cannot go towards him. Showing, look at this car running, which is the champion. Another thing, we have more than half of the field crashed out. This has been the most crazy race I've ever seen. Sam Brady was so lucky that all these guys like Andre Eriksson, Steven Kimball, Mike Crack on the Successor, Keith Black, Dirk Rogelot all ended up behind him. Otherwise he would have finished in 27th position. And then it would have been just enough for the 4 car of Makoto Iguchi. But now she's just going to come short. I will calculate everything in a few moments. But I can already tell you that Sam Brady will win this championship. The points difference between Sam Brady and Makoto Iguchi was just too big. Although Makoto Iguchi finishes in 14th, she will gain 7 points on Sam Brady. Those 7 points will not be enough. It would not even have been enough for Kelly Waters, who was 13 points. So ladies and gentlemen, I will calculate everything. The full standings you will see at the end of the video. We will go to the victory burnouts of Sam Brady in a few moments. By the way, who does win your Rookie of the Year championship? Indeed, Makoto Iguchi. So at least Makoto Iguchi still wins something. Some championship. She will finish second in points, I think, but I'm not sure. We'll see that in a few moments, ladies and gentlemen, when we go to the victory burnouts. This has been one insane race. Insane. That is all I can say. I have never seen a race this crazy. And Sam Brady finally, after 5 seasons, after 100 plus races, he will win the championship by getting in the chase with a wild card and then finishing so solid every single race. Ladies and gentlemen, your champion, Sam Brady, your Rookie of the Year Series champion, is Makoto Iguchi. We'll go to the victory burnouts in a few moments. For now, please stay tuned. If you don't want to watch that, that's fine too. But I'll tell who will finish in the top 6 and thus get a customized scheme by either me or Joseph Vanessa if he's willing to paint it. And I will tell that also then. So, ladies and gentlemen, for now, thank you for watching. The full standings will be at the end of this extremely long video. I'm pretty tired. First I'm going to eat something and then we'll get back to you with the victory burnouts of your first American Philips Cup Series champion, Sam Brady. For now, thank you for watching. We'll be right back here with the Dascar Philips Cup Series Season 6 2014 on RTL 7. The most crazy race I've ever seen.
I see you lying next to me with words I thought I'd never speak. Awake and unafraid, asleep or dead. 'Cause I see you lying next to me with words I thought I'd never speak. Awake and unafraid, asleep or dead. 'Cause I see you lying next to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome over here to the victory burnouts of your Dascar Phillips Cup Series Season 6 champion. We are here to crown our champion, and ladies and gentlemen, you see him right here. It is the 89 car of Sam Brady, who won the Phillips Cup Series Season 6 championship. It was a great race. We had a fantastic race over here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway, a crazy race where both the points leaders wrecked out, and eventually from the top 6 only one person finished the race. And even this car you see over here is a backup car, as Sam Brady did not finish the race. He ended up in 21st. So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take you through your final point standings, at least the chasers. We have Sam Brady winning the championship, 11 points over second in points. Larissa van der Voet still manages to keep in second position, though it was pretty close, as Makoto Iguchi is only 3 points behind her. And here Sam Brady is trying to do everything he can to do some burnouts. And he continues to do burnouts. So Makoto Iguchi is third in points. Kelly Waters manages to finish fourth in points. 20 points behind Sam Brady. So it was pretty close actually. 6 points behind Makoto Iguchi. Then we got Jeremy Duby, who ended up 5th in points. And 6th in points is Jane Pinter. And you can see the full point standings as Sam Brady continues to burn it down over here, which would be a great title song for this, which I'm probably going to use. That's a good idea. Burn It Down by Linkin Park. So, Jane Pinter also finished in 6th in points. So that means that your top 6, once again, who will have the possibility, as look at this burnout. Oh wow. Great job by Sam Brady doing this burnout and burning these tires right off the car. But the top 6 who can get a custom car, those people are Sam Brady, Larissa van der Voet, who will not participate anymore. Makoto Iguchi, I'm not sure if he wants any more paint schemes as he paints his own cars now. Kelly Waters, I know he wants a new car possibly. Jeremy Duby, and Jane Pinter. Sliding through the grass. So these guys can get a custom paint scheme. They have to comment on this video though before Thursday. Thursday is the final day that you can comment on this and saying what custom car you want. That's also important. Got Jos Livendaert 7th in points, Anna Gregg 8th, Michael Kraakander in 9th, 10th Zach Sasser, Dirk Roogloot in 11th, Tessa Sado Jackson in 12th, and John Ciudadino ended up 13th in points. Ladies and gentlemen, your Rookie of the Year is Makoto Iguchi with a pretty big points lead, actually 15 points over Kelly Waters. And Michael Krakander ended up in 3rd, and that's it. You will see the full point standings at the end of the video. So ladies and gentlemen, for now, this is it. Phillips Cup Series Season 6 has started somewhere in July, I think. And now it has finally ended 7 months later. And look at this rear burnout. That's pretty cool. So, we're going to start Phillips Cup Series Season 7 shortly. With 2 or 3 weeks to go, I think. Then we'll have the shootout, the LG duels, and the Daytona 500. Signups will be up coming weekend, probably. Will be then Sunday, I think. Might be. So, ladies and gentlemen, for now, I just want to thank everybody for watching and for supporting me the full season. It has been a long season with a lot of great moments, but this race was definitely one of the most crazy races of all. So, I just want to thank you for watching. And this is going to piss me off. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I will say goodbye now to you. And then we'll see you in Phillips Cup Series Season 7. The signups will be up soon. New cars, new faces, but mostly the same old action. Thank you for watching the past few seasons and supporting me. I really means a lot to me. Thank you, and I will see you then with the Dascar Phillips Cup Series Season 7 in 2014. We will be back on RTL 7. Thank you for watching. Peace out. Till we meet again.
Awake and unafraid. I sleep all day. Can I see you lying next to me? With lines I thought I'd never speak. Awake and unafraid. I sleep all day. Can I see you lying next to me? With lines I thought I'd never speak. Awake and unafraid. I sleep all nothing you can say.